Hi there. I want to walk you through our course today and show you some of the basics on how to navigate through Canvas in our English 101 course. I just clicked on it from the dashboard and it has a list of all my courses that I teach, and it will have a list of all the courses that you take. So this is the home screen. When you first open up our course, you'll see freshman composition here. Most of the time you're going to spend is in modules, but I do want to encourage you always to check announcements. I will send out a weekly announcement to remind you of what's due when and all those reminders of assignments that are due that week. So, and maybe even extensions I might offer. So check announcements regularly. And the syllabus works in conjunction with the modules. I try diligently to make sure that the modules reflect what's on the syllabus, but there are many details that you can garner from the syllabus that are not in the modules, as far as details about the overall course, and then maybe just a slight explanation that might be a little helpful to you in the weekly list of assignments. So just make sure you're reading the syllabus in conjunction with the modules. Compare even week to week what it says in the syllabus and what it says in the modules, and just to make sure that you're covered as far as getting those assignments done. I would recommend saving the syllabus on your desktop, or if you want to print one out, and if you're like me, you want to highlight as things go by, you can do that, and that would be an effective way to use the syllabus with the modules. There's also the calendar, tells you when things are due, so you can use that in this far left corner of the screen. And then grades, of course, are going to help you keep track of your scores on assignments. I give you extensive feedback in there. I want to show you what feedback looks like on a paper when you open up your grades. So be sure to check regularly when you get an assignment back that I've given you the feedback that'll help you for the next assignment. For modules, you'll see my welcome note there. Our first week is orientation. I try to walk very carefully through how the course works and our policies, both in my class and on campus. So that hopefully spending a week on this, you'll be good and ready for the whole semester, the rest of the 18 weeks. I give you an introduction to each unit and each week and what's due. And as you scroll through, you'll see what you need to accomplish for that week. And you don't want to wait till the last day. You want to keep things rolling and do things as you have time. And I'm going to give you the first 6 weeks. I have 7 weeks on mine. I have the full semester on mine, but I want to go a little slow. I want to walk very carefully with you through. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. So I will release the rest of the semester when we get further in and you feel confident walking through Canvas. I want many, many messages. And the inbox over here is where you're going to communicate with me through messages. When you click on the inbox, you will see a little dot here that tells you which course you're in and who you're going to send a message to, and then you just hit send. You can also do attachments when you leave recordings for me. So be sure to use your messages well. And you're also going to want to keep track of your progress, and I use Starfish to let you know if you need to do extra tutoring, go to Student Success to get some help to accomplish your goals, whatever's holding you back. The Student Success offices can help you. In this link here, there's a whole list of student resources that we have. DSPS is a resource for students with disabilities, both learning disabilities and physical disabilities. So if you need that, please visit the DSPS office if you need that extra support. This is loading a little slowly. So when it comes up Crafton Hills, you just click I am a Crafton Hills student, and then it'll let you know what kinds of resources we have to help you. I also have a list of resources for you on campus, the phone numbers, the links to the library, things that you're going to need. We'll click on Student Support Services. They have the same thing here, but I also embed those links into the units as you need them. So for example, when we start doing research for the research paper, you'll have a link to the library in my unit. So there's just lots of, we just want to make sure we cover lots of ways to support you as you go through your semester. And finally, we have, I'm just going to hit the back arrow. We have a couple of discussion pages, discussions that we use, not pages, but discussions that we use for as assignments. And so I have a few of them listed here. These will be in the weekly modules. As you go through your week, you have to follow each slide. You have to go through each slide hitting next, next, next. I want to make sure you've read all the slides. So you may feel like you're prevented from going forward, and we'll say you don't have access because you haven't read the other slides. So you want to go through each slide, and so you will come across these discussion items as needed under the modules. But you can always go and jump in here if you want to go back and add something or do a reply for another student. There are ways to get to access discussions without having to go through the modules. But rest assured, when I have an assignment like this one here, if it's a discussion item and it's worth points, it's going to be in your slides, and you will not be able to pass it by. It'll take you right to it, and it'll say, hey, do this. Okay. So these are the ways that I would like to get you started for the semester. I welcome you, and I want to support you. If this is your first online class, or if this is one of many that you've taken, I'm here to support you. I want to make sure you succeed. I'm not someone who's bothered by questions, and I'm not someone who thinks you should know how to do this. I want to help you, and if there's anything that's holding you back, please let me know and I will work with you. That's my job. Okay? So, looking forward to a great semester. Bye.